In the broad scope of social media, engagement is essentially a catch-all term for when people both view your post, click on the actual description to read what your post says, and if they watch it for a long period of time, for example, if it's a video, as well as just general interacting with your post, whether they're liking it, they're sharing it, all that other stuff. Those as a whole are known as insights. The engagement part of it is, as it suggests, the engagement part, like when they are engaging with your post, not necessarily clicking a link to go to your website or to go to a place where you sell your products and services. But when it comes to engagement, it's a good thing to build awareness of your brand, I'd say realistically within the first 2 to 3 years. But once you've got your 2 to 3 years down in your business and you've been posting on social media pretty consistently, engagement turns into a nice to have. And when you need to, as Kate mentioned before about how to improve engagement, it's one of those situations where there are so many different things that the algorithm wants, that the audience wants, that your potential audience wants, that can be quite overwhelming and just way too many things to try and explain. But when it comes to improving your engagement, you're trying to get people to stay longer on your videos, to click down into the description of your videos or your posts, to hopefully comment and react more to your posts. It's essentially what your goal is. And you can do this by posing questions, by providing videos of your face, but also being able to provide context around why you do what you do. And when it comes to videos, the best way to boost conversions when specifically talking about videos, just mainly because that's my area of expertise, Kate, to boost engagement, try and get people to watch the video past the first 3 seconds. So those first 3 seconds, if you're moving the camera lens around and taking a big deep breath in, you've already lost them because it's already been 3 seconds and they've already moved on to the next post. But in that first 3 seconds, if you're able to ask a very quick, provocative question, so say, for example, if someone in the realm is a florist, they're my usual go-to of professions, and someone says, and say, for example, if it was nearing Mother's Day, like it was previously, and in those first 3 seconds of your video, you ask, have you booked in your Mother's Day flowers? Have you? That immediately stops people from scrolling. It boosts your engagement because you're asking the question within the first 3 seconds, or you're piquing people's interest enough to be able to boost those engagements. And hopefully, with the knowledge that you've tried to film this video a couple of different times, you're able to then be able to get those insights. Again, like I mentioned, that whole umbrella of all the ways that people interact with your post to get a better idea of, okay, are these new people that are interacting with my post to boost my engagement, or are these people who already know who I am who are boosting my engagement? Essentially, that is all in the back end of social media. And as Kate mentioned, in regards to Instagram is one of the biggest growing social media platforms, mainly just because all the people who are spending a lot of time on social media are moving over to Instagram because the algorithms are slightly better, not great, but slightly better. So to improve that engagement, you need to make sure that you grab people's attention within that first 3 seconds. The video can be as long as it needs to be. You just need to grab them within that first 3 seconds.